Okay, in this video we're going to be talking about how to find the area and the perimeter of compound shapes. So compound shapes are just shapes that have been made using other parts of shape. So for example this one, it could be that it's a triangle and then a rectangle, or if you cut it here it's a rectangle and a trapezium and stuff like that. So it's just shapes that have been built with other shapes. So we're going to start off with the perimeter of this one, because actually it's already nearly done for you, because you've got all the lengths of all the sides, which is really helpful. Okay, so for the perimeter, all you do is add up all the sides. We've got 20, 9, 8, 4 and 13. Okay, and we add those up, so that's 17, that would be 30, that would be 50, so it would be 54 centimetres for the perimeter. Okay. For the next one, so the area is a little bit harder. So for these ones, you've got to split the shape into 2 or more, and then we find the area of those individually, and then we can add the areas at the end. So I'm going to cut down here, and I'm going to call them A and B. Okay, and I'm just going to find the area of both of those. B is nice and easy because we've already got the 2 sides ready. So the area would just be 8 times 9, which is 72. I'll add the units in at the end. A is a little bit harder because 13 we don't need for the area, okay, because it needs to be the base and then the height. The base here, we know the whole thing is 20, and we know that this part of the rectangle is 8. So what's left must be 20 subtract 8, which is 12. Okay, so we've got 12 here. And then this bit, similar idea, we know the whole thing is 9, but this bit is 4. So what's left must be 9 subtract 4, which is 5. Okay, so to find the area of A, we times those 2 numbers together and then we divide by 2. So 12 times 5, then divided by 2. 12 times 5 is 60, half of that is 30. Okay, so the total area, okay, will be both those answers added together. So we've got 30 from there, and we've got 72 from the rectangle. So in total, the area is 102 centimetres squared. Okay, so that's the basics. On the next slide, we're going to do a bit more of a wordy problem. Okay, so we have got this person, or Jack's garden. Okay, he's got this bit here that isn't covered with grass, but the rest of it is. He wants to cover the grass with fertiliser. Each bag costs this amount. So if you're someone that struggles with words, the best thing is to actually highlight the bits that are important. So he wants each bag costs £4. That's really important. And also it covers 9 metres squared. Okay, so that's really important as well. So with these questions, the first thing we need to do, if you're covering it, okay, that means it's going to be the area that we're looking for. Okay, if it was something, let's say that they wanted to put a fence around it, then that would be the perimeter that you need. Okay, so this one's slightly different to the one we've just done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of the whole rectangle, and then find the area of the triangle, and then subtract them to then just find the area of the grass. Okay, so area of rectangle would just be the 10 times 8. Okay, then the area of the triangle, okay, which are those 2 measurements then halved, so 4 times 4 divided by 2, so 4 times 4 is 16, divided by 2 is 8. So the area of grass would be these 2 subtracted from each other, so 72 metres squared. Okay, so from this point we know how much needs to be covered. We need to now work out how many bags it is. So we're told that each bag covers 9 metres squared. So if we see how many of those go into that, we can then work out the cost afterwards. So to work that out, what we do is we do 72 divided by 9. Okay, so this is just for 1, so we can then tell us how many bags it will be, which is 8 bags. Okay, once we know that we need 8 bags. We're told that each bag is £4. So we just do 8 times £4, which is 32.